Okay, so first in the video that we'll be watching, the man, his video freezes up, but the audio keeps going, so nothing really is impacting the video. It's just visually that his video kept freezing during a recording, but you'll hear the audio still. Yo, you like that screenshot though? What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I know I was just gonna upload a video, and honestly, y'all, fool me once, shame on me, right? Fool me 2 times. Is it can't get fooled again? I forgot the saying, but yeah, it happened again. So I definitely made another video. I made 2 videos, and I thought I was doing something, cool and productive, right? I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me knock out 2 videos. Had the video upload the next day, and I'm gonna see if I know I deleted something. Let me see what I didn't delete it. Did it? Hold on. I'm gonna go to my trash recently. How do you do this? I forgot, bro. Is it like an album or something? Hold on, let me pause it. I gotta find this. All right, so I think I found it. So here go the video right here. So I think I found it. It's the video right here. There's no audio, and that's completely my fault for not paying attention. That's one of the 2 videos, but this time the microphone is actually in my shirt. The green light is on, and what the problem was before is that, like, if you put it in a case, it power like I already. Damn, I dropped it. If you put it in a case after using it, it goes into like a charging state. And so then when you take it out, it automatically like turns on. But if you leave it out of the case, like don't put it in, because it lasts for a long time. You have to manually press this little button right here. Right here. I don't know why I just did that. That probably was like that was so random. I don't know. I probably got like ADD or something. I don't freaking. I do random shit sometimes. So basically, right, if you leave it out on the counter or something, like in my situation, I leave it on my desk so I can pick it up and use it. You have to manually turn it on, and I'll be forgetting that I have to do that, and that's what happened. So that 2-minute explanation, yeah. And also, I want to say this: I found out an upload schedule which I believe I can do. So basically, what I'm going to try to do and get in the habit of doing is this: I upload 1 video before Wednesday and 1 video after Wednesday. The days I won't upload on are Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, it can be a video right there. After Wednesday, you have Thursday, Friday. So I think that's like a good schedule for me to do. I never had a schedule before, and normally I'll always say I don't like to have schedules because I don't want to like disappoint. I got block notifications. How's this getting through? I don't want to like disappoint or like say something and it doesn't happen because I don't like to lie. So I'm watch today's video, and I do have 1 video that I wanted to post that one first. It's about this girl named Cortez. Situation that she had with her ex-boyfriend and involving her cousin. And yes, I'm pretty sure you can already think where this is gonna go. I wanted to put that video out first, but I redid that video at least 2 times already for the simple fact, like, I keep getting new information. So the information I got now is gonna be my 3rd and finalized video. I'm gonna rewrite everything. Now, because for this one, I want to write a script, not a script. I'm gonna write like an outline, like what video I want to go right here. But there were certain jokes that I wanted to say that I thought was pretty funny, and I want to work that into the videos. I'm being straight up with y'all and everything. Like I would have had that video done, but I wanted to be funny. I want to be entertaining. I don't want to report on things or react. I got these things up my mouth. I went to the dentist today, and I got like blue and like purple, and these things are really tight. So I'm gonna take them out because I went to Nifty 50s also, and I want to try the butterscotch crumpet because some girl like this stud I used to hang with. But I'm not gonna tell you that story. I'll probably start telling stories like on my other channel or probably something like that. I don't know. I might do it one day. But that's like, when I got like a good audience, I'm not gonna just say stories randomly out of nowhere. It smells crazy good. I couldn't finish it earlier because it's too sweet, and it was like I just didn't feel like doing it. So with this being said, I'm gonna actually get into the video first before I start munching on that balls that you got a milkshake. It was like a whole butterscotch crumpet cake in there, which is crazy. I would never recommend it. It's not the best tasting cake. It's just a super sugar. It's just super sugared up, super fatty. And yeah. Where's the video at? Give me a second again. And we're gonna get into this video. Alright, so I got the video. It should be on screen. I should be like spaced over a little bit. Just out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm about to play the video now.
Before you decide to swipe or scroll, just hear me out. Let me give you some context, though. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I wasn't raised by either of my biological parents. When I was 7, my biological mother, she died from AIDS.
Damn.
In 2019, we found my oldest brother, who is my biological mother's firstborn son. We found him decomposed in his apartment. Because of the lifestyle that he lived, he contracted both HIV and AIDS.
Wild.
I've put this in my documentary, which I released in 2022. I've put it in a song called Addiction that I created in that same year. And January 1st, 2023, I met a young woman. Her and I, we dated for a few weeks. We did have sex. I found out the following month of her and I, dating and having sex, that she was pregnant with my now first daughter. A month or two afterwards, I find...
Pause. Oh, it didn't fall on the ground though. So before we get into the next part of the video, that's actually a lot to like really to say on camera and for our viewers to digest. Is the fact that his mom had HIV and his brother went on to get HIV and AIDS. Right there at the get-go, if I was in this position, I was started thinking like, oh, this must be a family curse. And me personally, anything I do moving forward, I would most likely, like try to pray or like, what do you call that? It's not called intuition. I forgot what you call it. I perceive, what do you call that? Something. I was discerning. It's called discerning. So I would try to use like discernment moving forward because, you don't want to continue like family curses, or whatever, or generational curses they call it. Yeah, that'd be scary because like there's like I must let him go, but I'm gonna let him speak.
Found out that she contracted HIV from a previous relationship.
Damn, that was fast.
Years prior to her and I getting together.
But they had a daughter though.
She didn't tell me. I found out from her being on a phone call with the doctors, and she was trying to turn the volume down on the phone because I'm thinking that this doctor is talking about, her being pregnant with our daughter and things of that nature. But I found a prescription in her purse and I asked her about it, and I Googled it actually, and it said basically for HIV, but in my mind I thought that a person who has HIV would tell you that they have HIV, and I was sadly mistaken.
Pause. But also, quick question. I'm not 100% sure, but if someone has HIV or AIDS, aren't they supposed to disclose that, or like they can go like the prison? Is it prison or jail? They go to prison or jail. And It's insane that she was willing to have sex with this man multiple times, knowing that she has HIV and knowing his life story and how he probably talked about like how he believed himself as a generational curse. I haven't seen the documentary. You can go check it out if you want to. I'll probably link it down if I found it while I'm editing the video. She knew about his mom, his dad. I mean, his mom, his brother, and stuff like that. Well, what I possibly believe that it could have been too, like, one, selfishness. Two, I believe, like, you know, I call some people like, you know, witches, like doing something that evil. Like, you know his past. You knew his family members had like contracted that virus and died. Why would you even want to risk something like that? You know, that he possibly could contract it. There's no such thing as a safe 100% method, even with the pills or condoms, whatever. That's just insane. That's just my take on that part right there. Just know, like, if y'all ever, yeah, I'm happy I'm not in that situation. I would have been like, I'm not gonna say that. It's just insane.
And I take full responsibility and accountability for my actions. First off, having sex is outside of marriage. You know, if you're a follower of Christ, then you know that he encourages us to wait for marriage so that we're equally yoked, because it's sacred. Second thing is, I didn't ask the question, hey, what's your status? I didn't initiate, hey, let's go get tested. I didn't do any of that.
But if I'm not mistaken,
but for the simple fact that this woman,
when you get married,
to my music,
they make her do that automatically, don't they?
And we've had conversations. Hey, this is my upbringing. This is how I was raised. This is what has taken place in my family. She didn't have the decency or the courtesy to tell me this. So I've harbored a lot of resentment and hate and partial unforgiveness towards this woman. And then a month after finding out that you know, she has HIV, I then found out that her citizenship was expiring. And
he probably was like dancing. He was happy. I know he was.
You know, how I was raised, I honestly thought that I was breaking the generational curse. I didn't tell family or friends or anybody for that matter up until last year, 2025, which was 2 years after me finding out.
Pause it. And that's also like, it's pretty insane. So she was an immigrant. I'm guessing, you know, she saw that he liked his music, that he could be possibly semi-famous, something like that. And she probably didn't want to see nothing because she probably didn't want to lose her status and him leaving her. But at the same time, I just feel so selfish to do something like that. Like, if you have something, I don't get this. People have something, they think because they take medicine, they're not going to disclose that. And that's the thing I saw on TikTok. I saw someone say oh, it's not my business to tell someone whether I have HIV or AIDS because I'm taking medicine. So why should I tell you? It's that's crazy. Like, it's like you wouldn't want someone who have say a person who has HIV or AIDS, they mess with a person, and the person they mess with has herpes, but they don't know. And the person taking that medicine. It's I'm pretty sure you would want that person to say something, or else you don't want because you're going to say you don't want to risk the chance of getting them painful blisters everywhere, which is really messed up. Yeah, and also when he said he didn't tell no one, for certain things, I actually bring up to I bring up to one person. I talk to them about a certain people or a person I'm talking to or meeting, and I try my best to use discernment whenever I can. Use a prayer report to say you know, this person's meant for me, blase blase, let me know. And yeah, because there's plenty of times you'll get the signs, and it's up to you to you know, listen. Because there were times where I got signs and I wasn't listening at all. I probably did the opposite, thinking it wasn't not a sign, or thinking it was something trying to jinx it, because I always feel like growing up, some things try to like jinx me from being with a person, or not jinx me with being a person, just jinx me in general. But I'm gonna let him talk because I don't want the video to be too long.
And you know, me not discerning what God's will was for me in that moment, I thought, hey, maybe this is what God wants me to do in my life.
My
So
bad.
I ended up legally marrying this woman, and we've lived together. Last year we were evicted, and so many other things that happened in between that. But part of this video, the purpose of this video is number one, if you have this virus, it is your obligation to tell a person, to tell people that you are dating, that you are sexually active with, that you have
Also, as a
this
man or
virus,
woman, you should ask people too.
so that they can have the free will to make the decision if they want to continue with the relationship that you guys are building
That's why
or
I don't
have
really
built.
participate in like the hookup
Second
culture.
thing is, it is our duty to ask
Yeah,
a person's sexual status.
for sure.
It is our duty to take initiative and be proactive with going to get tested. It was so hard for me. It's so much that I want to say, but I'll keep it at that for now. Yeah. Yeah. God has caused things to create this separation. And I'll also say this before I go. I seen the signs. I heard God telling me to, but then at that time I thought it was spiritual warfare. I thought that, I thought Satan was trying to convince me not to, go further with that pregnancy, with that relationship. And I say with that relationship because it's no longer current. But God, He would send me people. He would confirm things. And again, I just didn't discern it because again, I thought I was doing God's will. I mean, by the grace of God, I am covered by the blood of Jesus because neither me or my daughters have HIV.
Amazing.
Praise God. That is favor, that is grace, and that is His mercy.
She's evil for that one. She's so evil.
Some of you are going to say that she is a witch. Some of you guys are going to say that that was witchcraft because, again, knowing my background, knowing my upbringing, you would think that a person would tell you this. But then on the other side of it, you would also see that there was a form of manipulation and, definitely some manipulation. Needless to say, God caused a separation with Him commanding me to leave both my jobs, our vehicles being possessed, a tax levy being placed on my account. So He dried my land, and then we were evicted. But I didn't see it until recently that He was causing that separation. And because He knew that I was trying to give this woman a second chance at life. That's how I saw it. That's what I honestly thought.
That's not
I thought,
up to us to do.
Maybe this is her chance to have a second chance at life. She now has a husband. She has now 2 healthy children who doesn't have the HIV virus. Neither do I. So maybe this is God's will for...
Pause. And I'm going to say something real quick. God, I believe, will not put you in a situation where that's your history and this person could possibly have a chance at affecting you. I don't believe He would do that. I don't think that would be His will, to set you up for failure. So you're not going to go and blame Him when something happened. God, why you let me talk to this woman? Blah, blah, blah. No, it wasn't Him. Don't blame Him. That was you following a Johnson and not using discernment properly. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just saying. play.
her life. Maybe this is me showing her mercy. Maybe this is my way of, maybe this is God's way of introducing Jesus Christ to her. But
I
make
be
no
thinking the
mistake,
same way. Like maybe through
God
me,
will
I can
send you the signs
introduce
through
Jesus to
people,
someone, but
through video,
it's not my job.
through
It's the Holy Spirit.
audibly, visually. He will send you the signs. It is your job to discern it and to take it up to God and to do the thing that may be hurtful, because for that 2-3 years, man, I was going through it.
I understand.
Stressed, I was depressed, I was angry, I had resentment, I had hate, malice, I had some unforgiveness. It took me a while to get to this point to actually talk about it. But now that I'm talking about it, I want to encourage you guys. Protect yourself. Guard your heart. Ask God for discernment and wisdom, discerning of spirits. Not everything that glitters is gold. And don't do God's job. You know, my perspective on it is, you know, I usually have the words to say, but right now I don't. So I'll come back at a later time. But that's how I'm holding up.
Your shirt's backwards
That's
and
how
it
I've
says
been
like
holding
how
up,
you
so.
holding up.
I hope this message serves you well. I hope it encourages you. All in all, this is my breakthrough.
Yeah, that's actually like a powerful story right there. That's I'm laughing because the video ad was playing still. I was like, yeah, that's facts. But nah, that's very powerful story right there, and it definitely goes to show you like you should definitely use discernment. Or if you're, I'm gonna say if you're a Christian anyways, you should definitely use discernment and pray. To ask God, is this someone who's meant for you along your journey? Oof. But I was saying, what I just said was like, it's good to pray to God and ask beforehand, this person meant for you to be with you on your journey. Because if he would have discerned properly, I think obviously I know a lot of this has been avoided. The car situation, the tax situation, all that would have been avoided. At this end of the same umbrella, I will say this: with everything that happened to him, he still not contract the virus, and needed his 2 daughters, which is beautiful. He got 2 kids out of it. Yeah, shame on that witch for trying to do that to him. I really am happy that he's doing good. That's just, I cannot imagine if I ever caught something like that. And that's like one of the main reasons I really try to like avoid just like random intercourse with people, like hooking up. Like you won't be hearing stories about me like throughout high school doing like crazy stuff at all. I guess I made sure to like be safe and be careful. I'm not trying to contract nothing. I'm trying to be like, with my wife in the future, I don't want to have like herpes. I don't want to have like nothing. I don't want to have nothing that's permanent. And I come across someone I find like, and it's beautiful, amazing. And then I disclosed that with them. They were like, nah, because they don't want to risk that. So I will understand it. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. And how would you feel if your partner had something that was like uncareable, like perhaps herpes, HIV, AIDS? I don't know that many about like viruses, like as much as I used to, like but yeah. And like, what do you think about the woman too? Like, I think like she did it on purpose. She was trying to get keep that visa, or was she like a witch because she knew he was a Christian? I'm pretty sure from his stories, and she knew about his past. So I'm curious to know what y'all think about that. But I'll see you guys in the next video, either Thursday or Friday. But until then, have a good night. I'm gonna finish my cup of Nifty 50s, by the way. And
Don't do it. No. That's not good. This is wrong. No. No. No, don't do it. No. No. No.
edit this video as fast as I can. Bye bye.
No. No. No, don't do it. No. No, don't do it. No. 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 Don't do it. I'm a virgin.